pulled it out at a monthly Mashers and has used it to beat Snickeldorf previously.
Yeah.
Because Snickeldorf has shown a fine enough level of control that he's been able to deal with Shinkou's Sheik pretty well. He's been able to sort of bob and weave and get what he needs, you know? Just, if you get the toot-toot, you get the toot-toot. He plays it like a grappler in that situation, and it works for him.
We're going to Dragon Palutena. So it'll be interesting opening to see. I always... Hang on, I'm going to leave for a second. I want to see what happens.
All right, sounds good. I'll hold it down here. Speaking of holding it down, Snickeldorf holding Game & Watch's nose to the ground with a few quick dash attacks. Scuba not going to net anything. Snickeldorf has famously said this is one of his worst matchups as Game & Watch. There are many reasons you could possibly see why. Quick grabs, low, reliable kill confirms. All of these things make the Game & Watch Diddy matchup a nightmare for Mr. Game & Watch.
Any matchup's a nightmare for Game & Watch, but
there are some where Game & Watch can kind of just keep you at bay for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Villager, you can kind of edge guard, just keep him off stage pretty constantly. With Ness, you can sort of do like bucket tricks, that kind of thing. These are the things, at least in my experience, that have given Game & Watch the edge in certain matchups.
Yeah,
but
most matchups top tier don't have a whole lot of things to bucket.
Yeah. There's nothing to bucket. The ability of certain kill confirms like the toot-toot to work to the same degree. Yeah.
That was it. Yeah,
we see a toot-toot miss and then two separate down tilt up smash conversions.
Yeah, I feel like the when a character has a good version of something, or just a player, like you have a good advantage compared to the other character, like, you know, Diddy Kong neutral versus Game & Watch's non-existent neutral. I feel like it's depending on the skill level. The lower down that you go, doesn't even matter like the skill difference. If they're both equal skill, I feel like the Game & Watch will probably more consistently lose harder the further down you go.
Yeah, but disadvantage here versus Diddy. There's another grab. These grabs are Snickeldorf's lifeblood here in this set. The more of them he can get and the more things he can confirm off of, the more likely it'll be that this set is doable for him.
Snickeldorf's pretty good so far with dealing with Diddy. It's not really a matchup that I expect a whole lot of people to know, but do you think toot-toot works here?
It's not gonna kill. Palutena's ceiling is high enough. I think
this is an interesting counter pick. I see it pretty often exclusively on Orbitar's streams. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. Well, it's specifically for that Shinkou ended up striking here. Specifically out of all the FDs, because there's a slightly higher ceiling, and toot-toot does not work as well.
3 FDs you get are Bad FD,
Wily, and Suzaku Castle.
I don't know what Suzaku Castle is, but yeah, I know, but I'm just trying to think of like the variations of them. So it's you get FD, you get big FD, you get FD with walls, and you get Smash Rail FD. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So the one that you went to right now is just FD but big.
Yep.
FD with walls is always like the other FDs have always like evaded me. So why are you going back?
They're going back.
Why wouldn't you ban that Snickeldorf? Well, maybe
it might be the opposite. I think actually Snickeldorf takes this stage for a reason out of all the FDs.
Oh, right. Why wouldn't he?
Down tilt up smash, I think, is harder to hit here. You notice it missed once. Important to note here is that Shinkou has switched over to Lucina again.
He's really going on the secondaries line.
Yeah. I can't tell if this is like a I'm not as scared of you Snickeldorf kind of look.
Oh
my! Yeah, you don't DI that out. You do not DI that out. You have to DI that in and then tech. I think
Anyways, I think what I was trying to go on about was Sheik's a very I win neutral very well, and I also lose neutral very hard character. So if Snickeldorf was to get Shinkou into a kill confirm and Shinkou was running Sheik, yeah, that would probably be way easier than a whole lot of other characters. The window might be smaller, but he'd probably be able to land it way more consistently just because it seems like an easier character to land it on.
Yeah, and so that's why Shinkou's playing who he's playing.
Yeah, just trying to avoid the low % deaths that could happen. Sheik famously dies at like 50% against DK Takedown.
Every single percent here that Snickeldorf is getting is really, really important. Every single one of this is like, this is just advantage that I'm going to carry into my next stock if you take this one.
Yeah, bonus points. Doesn't know. Yep. Well, there you go. Next stock.
Too far. Too scared.
It's about that's about an A.
That's 2-2.
That's okay. Wow.
Yeah.
2-2's a really high kill confirm.
Yes.
Think of it.
Some people have higher windows than others. I think Lucina's is relatively big. You could ask Snickeldorf himself. He keeps the 2-2 as a screensaver on his phone.
Like, do you mean
like his
the
phone,
data, or do you mean
his
just
phone
the
background?
2-2?
His phone background is a chart of all the 2-2%.
Oh my god! Meta Knight?
Here comes Meta Knight. Is Shinkou's Meta Knight up to the task? Meta Knight's
I feel like the better
great
question
matchup.
is Shinkou Pokepen right now? He's just going as many secondaries as he can.
This is, yeah, it's a bit of a circus, isn't it? We're on Smashville though, and
it's like this. What is it? It's like the siege secondaries, where he mates the entire top half of the roster,
and then secondaries the bottom half. Oh,
it doesn't even secondary. They're not even pockets. I had to ask him to go a low tier.
yeah.
Oh right, I forgot that this was a 7-3 matchup, and that's
See, look at this.
What?
Yeah, but the win box there, if done incorrectly, can absolutely kill Meta Knight. So it's 7-3 with a brief caveat for the understanding. Yeah, see, look, if Snickeldorf dash attacks, immediate turnaround dash attack from Shinkou.
I'm pretty sure it's just like if you're a floaty
Yeah,
lightweight.
oh, see?
He did it again.
But he learned this time.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah, the thing of
Toot.
previously, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Pandarian beat Meister at an event. Meister being a Game & Watch.
Yep, that
being
would
a Meta
be
Knight.
Super Smash Fight Club 3, where Pandarian also famously took a set off of Lima as well.
But that's not a matchup we're dealing with here. And not that I ever want to deal with Meta ever.
Yeah. But in terms of Meta Knight,
oh my god!
Yep.
He's really consistent with that.
Yeah. Famously, Snickeldorf has suggested that Koss do the footstool dare, to which Koss said, "Why?" and "No." But Snickeldorf does have a point. It is the optimal thing to do at those percents because you can get more.
Oh god! Was
Speaking
that a
of
2-stock?
Speaking of
And a
optimal,
disadvantaged-
toot and a 2-stock and a 2-1 for Snickeldorf.
For a very long time, I wanted to say that you could probably just dash it. Shinkou could probably just dash attack Snickeldorf and probably just get an instant shuttle loop.
Yeah.
And then he just never got it, so I never got a chance to bring it up. Oh, he's pulling out the real main. Oh, never mind. Oh, never mind.
He's going. What's he going?
Go DDD.
Lucina.
DDD.
Donkey Kong. Shinkou is in a character crisis.
Bowser.
Is
Zelda. This is scary. He's probably gonna just land on Sheik after all of this. It'd be funny if he just pulls out like a Game & Watch Ditto. Yeah, here we go.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Snickeldorf has taken games off of the Sheik.
Well, there's really like the only option I think.
Oh, we need to turn our mics down a little.
Do we?
Yeah, Nathan Pineapples. Over there. Yeah, we're up there. Down a bit. Yeah,
I think that's fine.
If we get louder,
I'll take it like one more.
Yeah.
Half decibel.
All right.
Let me know if that's fine.
Yeah. Is this slower, more deliberate?
Yeah. Shinkou is careful to not take any percent because it's proportionally more disadvantageous for Sheik than pretty much any other high tier character if she takes percent. Yeah, sounds good. All right.
Okay. Happy to help my pineapple brother. We will see what we have here. Mistech situation, but Snickeldorf can't capitalize.
I'm really curious to see if like any like 9 thing will happen because I haven't even seen like, well, maybe I've seen a few just like straight judges get pulled out, but otherwise,
If Snickeldorf goes up a stock, we might see it. I
Yeah.
don't think he's at the stage where he wants to do that at the moment.
She compared to a character like Donkey Kong, where if you start going lax, you actually have time to realize it before you're down 60%.
You see, like a single grab, and that's like
That
grappler percent.
Nah, it's not. I forget Toot's like a decent kill window, like respectable.
I just mean like in the same way that like early DK has like you can do like 30% off of a single grab.
You mean like pre-patch DK or
Just more sometimes. Anyway,
let's talk about characters in the game.
yes.
Oh, come on.
Just a slight drift there. That was a sudden
like-
back
yep.
air.
Noticed a lot
Here's the
that.
2-2.
I think Snickeldorf realized that Cheeks kind of. Well, I lost my entire train of thought. Let's not talk about that.
Happens to the best of us. Yeah, you can tell Snickeldorf's looking for non-toot-toot confirms at this point.
That's gonna be hard to. He died to.
Sheik F tilt. Sheik
Oh God.
F tilt.
We just saw that happen 5 seconds ago.
Yeah, now he's looking for the scuba.
Scuba. What's the scuba? Is that the up smash?
Scuba. Yeah, it's just the up smash. It's just one move.
I feel like that's that would be significantly easier to get out of the way from. Just a simple spot dodge.
Yeah, but it catches a lot of people off guard. Especially with how many times Snickeldorf will do it at a
Why
time.
is Shinkou so high? Okay.
There's the chair. Snickeldorf says, sit down, friend. Let's go back to an even game. But,
Says taking like 20%.
yeah, at low percents, is it really even versus Sheik? Ooh. Some nice early percent there. I was afraid that it was going to be a back air chain off the side. An infamous bear plane, if you will.
Oh my gosh. Shinkou's really just like being stick to town right now.
Just keeping him on the
Not-
ropes.
This doesn't even feel like a ropes for Shinkou. He's got not a whole lot of things happening for him right now. Nothing's really going well at all. He's gone.
Yep.
He's dead.
He's done
Game 5.
skis. That was a long game.
Yeah, because it's a lot more. It's all like calculated by Shinkou.
Yep.
Can't afford to take as many risks with that character. A lot of high tiers in this game are just, hey, I win a lot of stuff by default, but if you hit me, I'm dead.
Mm-hmm.
Because like the only character I can think of that like starts to break that would maybe be like Donkey Kong or going a little higher up, Mario. Can't think of a whole lot of heavyweights in high tier.
3, 2, 1, go!
I don't know why.
Yes, you could classify Ryu, but
Yeah, maybe. He's only like a top 20 weight.
yeah.
That's about as good as you're gonna get.
At 0%, that kind of conversion is the best thing that Snickeldorf can really get. Or so I've been told by Snickeldorf.
What? Huh? That was really weird to look at.
Yes.
He like tech. He didn't even tech. He like missed the tech and then instantly started moving to the right below the platform that he missed the tech on.
You can tell that you can tell this is Game 5 without even like looking at the scoreboard. Just the way they're playing.
Yeah. There's a lot more feeling out that just happened. Oh no. I thought we were going to see something that I've seen before.
The drag down there was absolutely disgusting.
Not even like the drag down there. I thought he was just. Oh my God,
But
he's
that's a
dead.
2-2. That's the 2-2. 87%.
Oh, he. Oh my God, that was a drag down up air.
Drag down up air on Sheik was really sick.
It almost looks like if you were to land with it, it would be negative
Yeah.
on landing. Like if you just cancel it, it doesn't look right. Oh, it seems to work. Shinkou was having none of this. He was just taking a lot of percent and putting it on the Snickeldorf. Oh, that's gonna be a grab. Oh, never mind.
Double air dodge from Snickeldorf. He wants none.
Yeah, he's gone. He's not gone?
He's not gone. It's Town and City too, you think, right?
You have every excuse to be dead. It was really interesting. Like, despite the meat being in the air, Shinkou still decided to jump from ledge. I wouldn't expect that.
It's he managed to make his way through decently. Oh, there's the back throw into.
Okay.
We're there. All right. This is even.
It's even.
It's even.
These characters are immensely fragile. Okay.
There's the grab.
Why?
I mean, if he had gotten the 9,
Why
he
would
would have looked like a genius.
That shield is looking really, really small.
Solidly in the M&M tier right now.
I don't think I can think of anything that's that smaller. How much smaller than
Skittle?
M&M. Nah, Skittles are bigger. They're like thicker than M&M. They have more width.
Okay.
Circular, if you will.
Sprinkles.
Mini M&M. He's dead! Wow, how did that hit? Back air?
Yeah, the back air, the leg came in,
Mr.
and the scuba helmet came up. And we've got Snickeldorf in winners finals.
This is going to be a stupid matchup. Anyways, what do we have happening in losers? Because that's probably all we're going to
We've
see
got
for a while.
MD4, QFX.
That was a